Okay, so last week we were given guidance. Before I give you the reading, the guidance, the action steps for a new week, I like to go back and check on the previous message from last week and see our progress. Now, if you took the action, like, what are some success stories? Doesn't have to be like major. It could be just like something small where you're like, wow, like that changed, or I saw that aligned, or that helped me in some way. So let me know. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about my success stories, or like what came up for me last week with the readings, because I just want you guys to kind of know when you receive guidance and when you receive signs, if you're asking for like help, you really have to, like if you're pulling cards, you really need to implement the action steps. You need to figure out what is the steps that I need to take, that I actually need to apply this in my life, like right then and there, like today, like a daily thing, because then you're just going to be hitting the same like roadblocks. And it may feel really good when you get insights, even when you get readings with anybody. I always tell people, when you get a reading with me, you're not going to get anything from this reading if you don't go and then apply it to your life. You have to take the steps. And I feel like a lot of people, like, they go to, even when it comes to events or retreats, like you feel really good in the moment, or you get a reading, you feel really good in the moment, right? You feel like this new person, but then when you go back home, that like high on life of this new you like starts to dwindle, and then by the second day you've already got distracted with life stuff again, and so all that work that you put in, all that high vibrations, you're not there anymore. You're back in the cycle of life. It's because you were not implementing, okay? So, yeah, we're going to use this energy of the Aries full moon today to remind you to implement. And speaking of that, so last week, the first guidance was to ask for support. To ask for help, for anybody who needed like guidance on their journey, who need confirmations that they're moving in the right steps, or maybe not. And I say that because that happened with me. I was saying how, like, and you can go and watch that back, but I was saying how a lot of us, like, if we talk to a higher power of our, whatever we call it, God, universe, all of that, a lot of people I find, or I have found with even my readings, especially the theme was like last week, that a lot of people are talking out loud, but they're not asking directly, like direct questions out loud, or asking for help, like help me on this, or help me with that, or just help me in general, help me every day as I go about anything. We're not asking for support. And your team, God, spirit is there, like, hello.